to read than a tree.
Oh, God, that's bright. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Sinister Gaming coming at you live, and we are doing a very first playthrough of God of War. And if you read by the title, it is the return of the Ghost of Sparta. I, for one, am thoroughly excited to get my hands on this. I have a very good friend of mine who has very graciously allowed me to play his games, so I now have this, obviously, and I have Far Cry 5, which I will be doing a co-op stream, or, well, co-op gameplay. And we'll be doing a lot of bow and arrow.
Me to explain all the Norse mythology to him.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cybersaurus0829. If you guys get a
friendly neighborhood heathen.
If you guys get a chance to, go check his channel out, give him some love. He's right now doing a Fallout 4, what was it, 100 mod?
Yeah, 100 mod showcase stream.
There you go. So if I have a question about Norse mythology, this is the guy I go to. If you ever want to hear him tell the story of how the world was created from the Norse standpoint, I'm sure he'll be happy to tell you. It's a pretty interesting story.
Tales.
It's a pretty interesting story.
I can't. So it's
surprised you didn't.
It's brought back a lot of memories of stories from my childhood.
Surprised you didn't do a stream on it.
Yeah, I was borrowing it from a friend, and he wanted it back, like immediately, because he hadn't played it.
Oh, like this is guy.
Off, so all
right.
He had 3 days off, so I had 3 days to beat it.
So I have basically the same control scheme as Assassin's Creed Origins. Heavy attacks R2, light attack is R1, block parry L1, and aim your weapon with L2. So
you're gonna notice a lot of parallels to The Last of Us as well.
Hated that fucking game.
Dude, that game is amazing.
I hated that game.
You're playing The Last of Us in a Norse setting.
Give me God of War. Alright. The difficulty options are: give me a story, for those of you who are pussified. Give me a balanced experience. That's usually, you know, you want a somewhat okay, you want to experience the story and not have to worry about button mashing. Give me a challenge. It's for those who want a more demanding combat experience. Or we have give me God of War.
You are no true Viking if you do not pick that difficulty.
Well, seeing as I have
a true warrior.
You know what? I don't want to go into this completely. You know, fuck it. Fuck it. This difficulty cannot be changed mid-game, so a new game must be started to change the difficulty. Are you sure?
So if you bitch out, you gotta go full bitch.
I'm not going down to give me a story. I'm not going down to noob status. But I will pick give me God of War.
If I ever do a second playthrough, I might do a give me story playthrough.
Yeah.
Huh?
What'd you go with for your difficulty setting?
Give me God of War. Duh.
Righteous. How challenging is the combat from that particular difficulty?
Depends on what you're fighting. Fighting a Valkyrie on that difficulty will make you wish for death.
Alright. R1 to swing the Leviathan axe.
There are no... There's only a couple enemies that gave me a really hard time.
Am I really cutting down a tree right now?
Yeah.
Kratos is still every bit of a badass as he used to be. He just chopped down a tree in what, 6 swings? That's an oak tree.
Yeah. No, it's a
birch tree. Birch tree, yeah.
Oh, just wait until you see how he just hefts that thing up like it weighs nothing.
I'm watching it right now.
It's just like, oh, what, this toothpick? Yeah, ain't no big deal.
Well, we gotta realize, for those of you who have kept up with...
thing.
For those of you who have kept up with the God of War series from the get-go, he's a Spartan. And also, he's a demigod. He's a demigod.
The son of Zeus.
Demigod. That became a full god.
Found some.
Oh, sorry. I just remembered. I just dropped a massive spoiler for God of War 3. So
well,
sorry
no,
to anyone who hasn't played that.
technically, you find that out in 2.
You do?
So, yep.
It's been a while, dude.
I have God of War
Literally
3. I just haven't played it. I mean, like, I haven't played it in a while, but going back...
Literally,
what the
I've
fuck?
played a God of War game since 2010.
Wow. So, God of War 3.
Yeah, I never played Ascension.
You were not lying when you said he hefts that thing like it's a fucking toothpick. Yeah, Ascension is just basically a prequel. You find out why he... or whatever.
I will say they've kind of flipped Norse mythology on its head.
Isn't that a good thing, though?
Well, yeah. I mean, personally, I might not be the biggest fan of the way they speak of some of the gods. But for the sake of story, I just kind of deal with it. And I actually found the Jotnar, the giants, being allies pretty interesting. I mean, I wasn't offended in any way by it. It was just kind of a, never thought about it that way.
Hey, I have a boat. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Can't you see I'm on a motherfucking boat?
From the point of view of the giants, the Aesir gods probably do seem like colossal assholes.
Yes, sir.
Never thought about the fact that from the point of view of the... Because there were good giants. I mean, Thor is 3/4 giant.
I notice how Kratos still has his, sort of has his Greek, his Spartan, fuck.
Oh, dude,
leather.
I love the moments where the game kind of slips back into the old soundtrack for a minute.
Ooh, that's gonna be interesting.
When things get really intense and you get the oh, and it just gives you that little bit of nostalgia for the old soundtrack.
Yeah, can't beat an old soundtrack though. I'm actually genuinely excited to actually get into this. I know the angle kind of looks off, and I'm wearing my Deadpool pajamas because I got off work and I'm like, fuck the world. And Grayson,
Chrissy Wissy got a job.
yeah. I've been fucking working all week, and it's not guaranteed that I'm gonna have weekends off, so I'm just grateful that I've got this weekend off, you know?
That was the last.
That's pretty damn good. Alright. Sorry, I downloaded like 45 mods that only, that have just to do with building in Fallout.
Of course
I think I have like 7,000 new building items. But I downloaded a lot of gameplay mods too, like better weather that adds like plasma storms.
Ha 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 ha.
What are you coming over?
I was trying to emulate the old God of War, like, cathedral voice when Kratos gets into a fight.
You don't even know yet, dude.
Well, there, do they call to me?
Oh, dude, I can build sandbag walls now.
The fact that this little motherfucker has tattoos and I don't kind of upsets me.
Well, it was traditional for a boy to get his first tattoo at age 9.
Well, he's got one on his neck. He's got at least 2 on his forearm.
I didn't notice the neck tattoo until the last part of the game, actually.
Oh, that was the first thing I noticed, though. Well, no, I take that back. Second thing I noticed, because I noticed the I know people have done God of War gameplay already. The mom must have just died not too long ago.
Oh, dude. Oh, there's so much I want to talk about.
The detail on Kratos' nipple, though.
Oh yeah. You can almost see
the goosebumps.
The goosebumps on the nipple.
free.
Great.
That's fucking great. Okay, I can come up there and cuddle with you for a little bit. That's fucking great.
Really?
I'm gonna come back here in a little bit. I'm not gonna be gone too long.
Yeah, we're just gonna hop off the stream and go cuddle a little bit.
I'm gonna stop as soon as I get the chance to, and then come over here. Damn, he cut that entire fucking birch tree up quickly.
Like 3 swings.
Like no,
A little
like
bit unrealistic how he got splinters out of that tree in like seconds.
that's fucking great though. I'm having a great time.
Oh,
I can't wait to get into the fight.
Goddamn barricade I built was awesome.
I don't even want to talk about my building excursions in Fallout. It's fucking atrocious.
When are you gonna come check out my stream and see? I'm working on a Red Rocket truck stop right now. Can I actually shoot out of this little barricade I built?
I'm sorry.
Atreus.
Hell yeah, I can.
You.
Squeeze.
The only time I was playing that game and I had a like, excuse me moment is when a character who I can't tell you about yet refers to Thor as a quote-unquote fat dauber.
No, I just watched Atreus grab the fucking dagger off of a burning pyre, and he stands there and holds the damn thing with it red hot. And it's like, how? How the fuck are you not crying and screaming like a little bitch right now? I don't care who you are.
Norse and Spartan.
Yeah,
Is there a more potent mix?
Yeah,
in
gonna
the
have
world?
Gonna have to say that if a Norse and Spartan got together, that would make a really fucking badass kid.
He's
He
like
is
10
all.
years old. He is already seething with testosterone.
Yeah. All right, give me a few minutes, and then we'll be back with more, guys. I'm gonna step AFK for a few minutes.
Lame.
So, yeah, I'll be back, dude.